Well. What do we have here? Well. What in the world do we have here? Hold on, I gotta go mute my computer over here because I got this playing. Hang on. We gonna get over there. I got myself talking to myself. Hold on, wait. I don't want to see Mike Norvell. I'm not interested in Mike Norvell talking about this win for Florida State. You know what I'm interested in? I'm interested in laughing at you sorry sacks of shit I've been talking to for 2 damn years now. I've been telling you from the moment Nick Saban retired, this shit was your new reality. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Y'all called me names. All I ever hear from you sorry sacks of shit is, but LSU, but I don't give a damn. But LSU, you know what I love to watch? I love to watch you sorry sacks of shit keep losing over and over again as double-digit favorites. Double-digit favorites. By the way, Kalen DeBose is now 5-5 in his last 10 games. How does that feel, you sorry sacks of shit? Kalen DeBose is 1-3 in his last 4 games. How does that feel, straight up your donkey? You just got run over by a Boston College transfer named Tommy Castellanos, who told you he was going to run straight up your ass and delivered. Big bad Bama ain't shit no more. No, over. It's over. It was over. It was over the day Nick Saban retired. When I sat on air, did my happy dance, celebrated like an ass, it was for a reason. You want to know why? Because I knew this was inevitable. I knew this was inevitable. You don't get to lose the greatest coach of all time and bring in Elmer Fudd and his hi-hat and his too tight, dry fit t-shirt ass losing to Vanderbilt and think you ain't gonna miss a beat. You are outside of your damn mind if you thought you weren't gonna miss a beat. But that's what y'all thought. And I was the only one who was willing to point your face right in a pile of dog shit in your nose on the floor and say, that is what you're going to smell from now on. I was the only one willing to do it. Everybody respects that stupid script A. Everybody respects the numbers on the side of the helmet. Everybody kept thinking, oh, Nick, nope. It ain't Nick, bro. He's Kalen DeBose. He's your coach. Nick ain't coming back, dog. Kalen DeBose is your new coach. Kalen DeBose loses to Vanderbilt, giving up 40. Kalen DeBose hires Kane Womack, the South Alabama defensive coordinator, and sits there and allows Florida State to run for 200 yards right up your ass. That's what your new reality is. Y'all, Ty Simpson, right? Gutty performance, I'm sure, for that kid. Missing open receivers, falling a yard short of a 4th down right there. You got a 4th and 1, you're going to go for it. You false start. Your All-American tackle false starts on a 4th and 1. Now it's 4th and 6. Y'all, Nick Saban would have shredded their ass for any of those mistakes. He demanded perfection in everything. It's why he's the greatest coach of all time. I don't even need credit. I'm not coming to you asking for credit today. I don't need praise. I just need acknowledgement. I need the rest of the world to acknowledge and understand the thing that I've been saying now for 2 years. It's over. And it ain't like I'm some friggin' like savant. I'm not Nostradamus over here. I just had enough common sense to know you can't lose the greatest coach of all time and think, oh, no big deal. And you know what's the other most laughable part of what I've heard from Bama fans? Is the people who tried to convince themselves that Nick Saban was declining. Nick Saban was on his way out. The game had passed Nick Saban by. Never mind the fact that the last game Nick Saban coached at Alabama, He's in overtime against Michigan and an errant snap away from potentially playing for the national championship in a 4-team playoff. And Michigan goes on to win the national championship. By the way, if Seth McLaughlin doesn't roll the ball to Jalen Milroe and Milroe gets it and scores and they go to the Natty, they beat the shit out of TCU. They win another Natty. Oh, but the game had passed Nick Saban by. That's what they said. That's what helped them sleep at night. So they thought. I got news for you, brother. You better count all your real titles and your fake ones alike. That's what it's Gordy. No, who is it? You tell me.
What is that?
It's a blower. You listen, whatever's gonna help y'all sleep at night. Go count your titles, your real ones, your fake ones. I don't care. Claim 37 more. I don't give a shit what y'all do. But that's the only thing that's the only title y'all gonna see for a. It's gonna be a minute, y'all. Because I'm telling you, the erosion of that program is so obvious. I said it to you all last year. You don't get to lose the greatest coach of all time and turn over half your roster and think you ain't gonna miss a beat. And you know what happened from last year to this year? They lost 41 more players. You keep turning over that roster. Nick Saban's culture's gone. You know the other thing I heard? Oh, well, Nick Saban, people, there's a new energy around the building. This was last year. There's a new energy around the building with Nick Saban gone. People can breathe. They don't feel like they're walking on eggshells. You want to know why Alabama kicked the shit out of everybody for 17 years? Because everybody knew the standard that maniac set, and they all lived up to it every day. Notre Dame, Alabama's beating the shit out of Notre Dame for the national championship. And you got A.J. McCarron yelling at Barrett Jones for not getting a snap or some shit, and they're pushing each other. When they're up 40, people are like, oh, these assholes, look at that. No, that's the standard that they have. It's why Nick Saban was the greatest. And y'all think Kalen DeBoe's coming in, making things easier, being more friendly and shit was going to make things good? All that made you was soft. Soft as baby shit, giving up 200 yards to Tommy Castellanos. Who the hell ever heard of Tommy Castellanos anyway? 2-10 Florida State a year ago just ran straight up your ass. Man, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing to watch. And I can't wait to watch more of it. I can't wait to hear all the apologists too. Where are you, apologists? I can't wait to hear you. Where are you? Oh, there's plenty of season left for Al. Sure, plenty of season left to keep losing games like that. Because it's one thing if you lose a tough Texas, plenty of season left. Good coach, super talented team, tough road environment, quarterback making his first big-time start in a road environment like that. Tough spot. They'll keep getting better. Schedule manageable. They'll make it. It's fine. Alabama just what's that box score? Hang on. Let me get your box score. Let me get your box score for you real quick. Alabama just let Florida State put up 382 yards. Florida State ran. Remember when Leonard Fournette ran? Do you remember when Leonard Fournette ran for like 16 yards against Alabama? Fucking Florida State just ran 49 times for 230 yards for an average of 4.7, threw it for a $152 for a total of 382, scored 31 points. 31 points on the tag. Now, I got a question. I need help. I need y'all's help. I already clipped the video. I'm going to post it. I need y'all's help. On AFR this week, I told you, I didn't think Florida State was going to win this game. I did. I thought Bama was going to win that game. So I was wrong. My pick was wrong. I picked Alabama to win a game. So I'm as happy as a pig in shit to be wrong. But I was wrong. But I told y'all. I told you. And I ain't no Dwayne from Thibodeau, and I ain't no Chad Ochocinco. I don't make bets and promises and then don't live up to it. I make a bet, I make a deal, I make a promise. Sure as shit, it's going to happen. Take it to the bank. And I told y'all, Bama, don't you fuck up and lose that game. Because if you do, the most epic Bama is burning ever is coming on Monday. My fat ass is going to be riding a white horse dressed up like Chief Osceola, and I'm going to throw a flaming god darn spear into the ground. I need somebody to tell me how I can get a white horse. I have a clue. I have ridden a horse since I was like 7 years old. So somebody hit me up. You own a horse or know someone that does? You got an Indian costume like Chief Osceola? What? You're not on. Somebody who owns a horse, knows someone who owns a horse, can get me. I need a white horse. I need an Indian costume, and I need a flaming spear for Monday. Y'all got to help me out. This is happening. If I got to buy it on eBay, do a homemade thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Go get one of those spears you get at the Mardi Gras parades. Just set that bitch on fire and throw it in the ground. I don't know what I'll do, but I know this. That's happening on Monday. Your boy's riding a white horse on Monday. Before who? See if he's got a white horse. I need a horse for Monday, y'all. I need a horse for Monday. All right, y'all. LSU plays Clemson. So if the boys go put up a good effort, go get a win. I'm gonna say one more thing real quick. Lee Corso today picked Ohio State to beat Texas. Ohio State won. Lee Corso was the only one on game day that picked Florida State to beat Alabama. Y'all saw what just happened. Lee Corso was the only one on college game day that picked LSU to beat Clemson. Also picked the Tigers to win the Natty. I want to change my pick. Go Tigers. Smash that like button. Don't you get out of here without smashing that like button. 700 of y'all watching live, only 133. You better hit that thumbs up. Drop your comments, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel. By the way, when LSU Clemson ends, I'm back right here live. Post game right here. This is where Whiskey and Wine is tonight. So we'll see y'all then. Bama is burning. Kalen DeBose. Boy, it's going to be a fun-ass week listening to those dorks cry and explain away all their failures. Say, dog, I'm great with our lot in life. I've gotten to watch my team win 3 national championships. One while I was a student in school. Got to watch the greatest team ever. If LSU never wins another natty, I'll die a happy man. I want them to. I want them to win a bunch more. I'm good. And I take an inordinate amount of pleasure in watching you assholes just scurry like ants, like cockroaches when the light shines on you. That's what all y'all doing right now. So go hide in the wall. Go hide in the wall and never forget who told you this is your new reality and ain't no escaping it.